Hi, my name is Chris Runny. This is my week 3 submission for FTT 217, the modern sporting rifle. This week we were to choose 3 different parts of our rifle and discuss them. Give me 1 second here, so I want to make sure I have the prompts exactly. There we go. So I'm going to choose the I'm a very visual learner, as you probably noticed in this class. To show that there is nothing clear with this firearm, or no live ammo, I should say. Sorry, no magazine, and nothing obviously comes out when it's charged. So the 3 parts I'm going to talk about today, there we go, are the barrel, the butt, or I'm sorry, the stock here, and the trigger. There we go, a little bit better. So we're supposed to define the definitions of the barrel, of those 3 components. For mine, the barrel is 18 inches. That's from the end of the barrel to the other end here, where it meets the upper. Sorry, words are not my strong suit today, apparently. So there we go. That's the critical dimensions. It obviously has to be caliber, or it's in 308, so it has to be spun for 308. The butt, obviously, or the stock, I should say, sorry, not the butt. Here, no real true critical dimensions, fixed or not. Helps when that's spun in completely. Yeah. And then the trigger, same thing. No true critical dimensions are there. As long as you have one that's built for an AR-15 or an AR-10, they are interchangeable there. Going back to the barrel here, the potential malfunctions, failure to feed, failure to fire. So there's not really any true potential here, minus a jam that could get stuck in the barrel itself, which would suck. That's if it's damaged. What that would mean is just that the round itself got stuck in the barrel and is obviously stopping it from getting in or out either which way. When we're looking at the stock, any possible malfunction would just be that it doesn't take in the recoil as much, or that it goes into your shoulder because the butt itself is gone. Could snap, hurt yourself. And then for the trigger, obviously plenty of malfunctions here. Could go too far, get stuck, go from semi-auto to full auto real quick. If something happens to the firing pin as well, obviously. Could squeeze the trigger, nothing happens. Failure to fire, obviously. What damage is likely, if any, are these components and why? Obviously, with the barrel first, we're looking at an exploded barrel or one that's too small or too narrow. Both of those, obviously, catastrophic failures. Too small could lead to an exploded barrel, which could damage and or kill the operator. For the stock, it's just be the same thing. Just something snaps, too loose, too tight, and it goes into your shoulder and hurts you there. And for the trigger, you could snap the trigger, you could jam the trigger, you could just all around destroy the trigger. That makes the gun inoperable. What training should a gunsmith undergo to avoid causing damage to these components? I firmly believe that any and all training for that would be, sorry about that, camera decided I didn't want to fall. 1 second here, there we go. Any and all training would be basic. Learn to clean the barrel, learn to maintain it the proper way. Same with your stock and your trigger. For the trigger, obviously, you go on a little bit more specialized. You're going to need to drop the right one in, especially if it's a 2-stage or if it's single stage. Excuse me, 1 second here. What additional components interact with these? Interact with those that we selected, and what are their critical dimensions? So obviously for the barrel, we have the upper, we have the handguard, we have the muzzle brake, we have various components. Again, your upper needs to be specific to the AR-15, I'm sorry, the AR-10 in my case, because it does have the larger gas port, I'm sorry, the larger ejector. The muzzle brake is dependent upon the shooter. I went with stock because it's, well, stock. Handguard, again, cover your barrel, give yourself something to hold on to so you don't burn your hand putting it on the barrel. Your stock. I typically prefer a fixed for a 308. This is variable, obviously. Again, it matches with the upper, the bolt carrier group, and everything there. The bolt carrier group does have to be AR specific, obviously. I'm sorry, AR-10 specific. And your can be fixed or obviously variable like mine. For the trigger, you're obviously going to match up with your hammer spring, and things like that. Those again need to be AR specific. AR-10 or AR-15 are interchangeable. Again, my name is Chris Runge. This is my video submission for week 3, FTT 217.